Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run now in France in League One with FC Lorient. This is our second episode of games. You guys got to see the last one in the last episode. Hopefully we get some better results today, although I will say things have been going pretty good for us, and we got a few more transfers in the January transfer window, so let's get into the episode. All right, here we are in game, and the last episode you guys saw was our win-loss against last year's French teams of the Journeyman Glory Hunter run. We did beat Amiens SC 4-2, and obviously lost to OM 0-1. You guys saw those. And then, as you can see, we've gone on a bit of a winning streak. Now, two of those games were in the French Cup, one against a lower-ranked team in a lower league, but the other one is against Rennes. Whether or not they brought their starting squad, who knows? I mean, how much do these teams actually care about the cups? I don't know. But Rennes is currently ranked third in the league, so getting a win against them was huge. So we went up against FC Nantes, whatever. I'm going to say things badly. I just have to deal with it. I apologize. We did get a goal from Tufan here, and we're able to hold on for the victory here. It got a little bit tight a few times, but thankfully we were able to come away with that one. We then went up against FC Metz, and we went up 3-0 in this game with a hat trick from Venzier. I mean, he's been outstanding this season. And then it got a little scary in the 79th and 81st minute, as you can see, as they started to crawl their way back. Thankfully, we held them off and were able to capture that victory as well. We then went up against Stade Briochen, which is a team in which league are you guys in? The French National 2, actually. So they're pretty far down there. Obviously took care of business like we were supposed to. 5-0 in this win with a pair of goals from Ehrlich. He did score one of those goals from a near post corner kick. I know there was a update in the patch about fixing the frequency and the effectiveness of near post corner kicks. They're not gone, guys. They're not gone, because he definitely scored one in this game. And spoiler alert, he scored one in this game as well. So we've had two near post corner kicks from Ehrlich in these last two games. But anyway, a pair of goals from him, and then another hat trick from Venzier. Again, the guy's been outstanding all season long for, well, the last couple of months for us, I guess, since we've been here. And again, as I already said, Ehrlich scoring a goal against Rennes here, and then we were thankfully able to hold off any attack from them and get the victory there, which is a huge victory for us. The board wants us to get to 11th round, which is where we're at. We're paying LOSC here. Now, we're actually playing them back-to-back home games, which is going to be interesting to see. We'll see. We'll see how much further we get. It's not, I mean, we're actually in a league, to be fair. We now care about the cups. The French Cup is one of the trophies we've got to get for Glory Hunter. Are we going to win it the first season in with FC Lorient? That would be shocking, absolutely shocking. But we do care about it. We want to try our best. It's not impossible. It's unlikely, but not impossible. So we definitely want to care about these games quite a bit. All right, today we're going to be coming up against Strasbourg, who is currently 7th in the league. And then we'll play Brest here as well, who is currently 11th in the league. And overall, as you can see up in the top corner, if you've already looked, we're currently 9th place right now, 7 points shy of the, I guess, Euro 2s here. And we are 8 points clear of the relegations down here. So we are closer to the top than the bottom, which is always a good place to be, but still negative on the goal differential. We're trying to work our way back into this. I've got more losses than wins. Of course, a lot of those came before we showed up, but things are starting to look a little bit better. Hopefully we can hold on to some of this momentum and keep things going for us. But yeah, let's go and get to the transfers here real quick, and then we'll get into the games because I'm excited about them. So here's the transfer history. A lot of this happened before me. The three guys that you guys are going to care about. Well, let's start on the right-hand side here. We don't know these guys yet very well because we've just kind of been here for a little bit, but we have loaned out a couple players that wanted to go out on loan. We sold a player, Sissako here. He went out for a few $100,000 euros. So, I mean, okay, sure. He's not been the most amazing player for us this year. It looks like he was a better player last year. Wow, I didn't realize FC Lorient was in League 2 last year. Interesting. But anyway, so it looks like he might be a pretty solid League 2 player. Maybe not so good in League 1. So it looks like he's going back to Paris FC. We'll see what he can do for them. Get us a little bit of money just to help fund some of these other ones. But here's the three incoming players that we have gotten. We got Rainier Keller here. He comes in here As a 3.5-star current, could be as high as 4.5-star. 19-year-old can play center back, can play on the right, can play actually pushed up a little bit as a full wing back. It's going to be a really good player for us, I think, in the long run. He's currently our second best player, but he's got a lot more potential and he's a lot younger player. So really hoping some good things from him, and we'll see what he can do. Overall career stats, he's been playing in the Bundesliga 2, which again, a little bit lower league, but he's on a 7.11, 6.9 last season, 6.97 the season before that. I mean, he's playing pretty good right now. Total average is a 7.12. He's not been playing a lot of games the last 3 seasons, but he's got some evidence of being a potentially decent player. We got him for $2 million up front with a potential add-ins up to 2.4 mil. So I think that's a pretty good bargain for him. He's actually rated at, what's his rating? Where is it at? Is it not normally up here? I'm blind. Why am I not seeing his rating right now? I guess the scouting required for our own player. Okay, a little surprised that it wouldn't at least show us that right away. But anyway, he should be, I think he's rated in around the 2 to 3 million range. So I think it's going to be a good pickup for us. If not, we can always sell him on for something later on. But hopefully he works out well for us. We then picked up Fred Emmings here. 1.2 million current season, going up to 1.8 million on optionals. He comes in from the United States here. He's a good goalkeeper for us. Current 3-star, could go as high as 4-star. 21 years old. Our current goalkeeper is 34 years old, which, don't get me wrong, goalkeepers can tend to last a bit longer than most other players. But I wanted to get somebody who could start to develop and to potentially be better than our current goalkeeper. And this guy looked like a good fit for that. 6'5", pretty tall player. Some good agility, good decision making. Still got some work to do, but overall, I think he's going to be pretty solid for us. And he already featured in one game, that cup game against Renee, and hit a 7.3 rating. So can't go wrong with that. For Phoenix in the U.S., he was averaging a 7.48 this last season. So however you want to equate the United States soccer versus, I guess that was actually not MLS, was it? That's a lower league. In the MLS, he was actually not quite as good, but that was a few years ago. I guess he's been a little bit better in this lower league, whatever league that is that Phoenix plays in. But anyway, just wanted to show out there that, another player that we can develop up, potentially be better than our current goalkeeper. And if not, we sell him on, no big deal. I think he's going to be worth at least as much as we paid for him. And then we just recently brought in, just about 2 days ago, it looks like, Milady here, Jonas. He comes in as a 3-star current, 3.5-star potential, can play on the left, can play on the right, can play up front, attacking midfielder if we want him to be. He actually prefers to play as a striker, so it's going to be a good, hopefully solid striker backup, but also somebody who can back up the other roles. Just someone else to give us a little bit more depth and things like that. And he hasn't played for us yet. We might feature him off the bench today, but he comes in from Israel, 7.09 rating in their Premier League, so take that for what you will. Actually got bought by a team in Belgium for 1.7 million that dropped back down, and then we paid 1.6 mil for him. So did we pay too much for him? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm hoping that he turns out to be a pretty good player for us. Just trying to get a little bit of depth, trying to get a little bit of stuff. We haven't really paid a lot of money for much of anybody. As you can see, 19.75 million out, 8.75 million in. So about a net of, 11 million or so. And some of the other teams in this league are playing like 200 million euros for their transfers. So we're still at the bottom end of the transfers for the league, but we're trying to get the best we can with what we've got. So there you go. Let's go ahead and jump right into the next game. Again, we're playing Strasbourg today. It's an away game. I still hate these dotted lines here. I want them to go away and start to be good, good connections between these players. Looks like Bobichon is currently a bit injured, and I don't want to risk anybody. So we're going to see if we got somebody else that can come in for him. Looks like Piera can come in for him, and I think that's going to be a good move for us. We'll bring him in here. Everybody else looks pretty good. We do have Milady on the bench. We got Keller on the bench, 2 new guys. And I'm actually going to try Emmings out today. Why not? See what he can do. He did pretty well in the last game. We'll see if he can keep that up or not. If not, we've got the other goalkeeper as well. Let's get right into this. And I don't know. Like I said, things have been going well. I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping we can keep that up for a bit longer. I mean, are we going to win every game the rest of the season? No. I mean, there's no way, right? But if we're going to win a few more games, stay that solid mid-table finish, and then see what we can do next season. I mean, who knows? Who knows what you're capable of? You get that one good season, and it ends up being really good. A lot of things can change for that, And just keeping this team out of relegation is going to up our stock. We are approved for our next coaching badge, And so that's going to help us out as well, get our ratings overall, overall coaching ratings up a little bit. So it gives us maybe some options to, you know, if SC Laurent doesn't work out in the long run, it gives us some options to move up into a much better team later on. Just being in this league at all is a humongous lift for our career, I think. I think we're going to be in a good spot. All right, we're getting a highlight here. Marion over to Tufan, up to Venzier. There's Lorient on the right-hand side. He's not able to get on that one. A bit of a bad pass, which is unfortunate because obviously we've seen Lorient do some amazing stuff this season. But you got to give him a chance to get in there, right? And it looks like we are probably going to get a highlight and probably a goal here from Strasbourg. Are we going to be able to defend this? Oh, Emmings did just enough. Just enough. That was an early highlight. Good stuff, Emmings. That's what we need to see from you, my friend. We need to see more of that and get you to develop into a really strong goalkeeper for us. All right, there's Lorient with the ball. Vojvoda. However you say that? Vojvoda? Sure. Vojvoda. We'll just call him VJ. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Silla picking up the ball. Gets it up to Munir. There's Pierre. Lage. I gotta change some of these guys' names because I'm just gonna abuse them all day and second guess myself. Silla over on the left-hand side. Gets it back to Pierre. There's Munir. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a goal. I think he might have trying for it. Tufan back to Silla. Silla makes a pretty good move there. Actually, a couple good moves. He's gonna get it across. There's... Oh! Ooh, I thought we had that one. Oh, I thought we had something. I saw Lorient streaming in there, and I thought he was gonna be able to get that one. That's all right. That's all right. There's a corner kick coming across. Elric able to get on that one. Or Ehrlich, sorry, Ehrlich able to get on that one, and goalkeeper able to stop it. But at least he got on it. We've seen some good stuff from him, like we already mentioned. A couple near post corner goals from him already. We'll see if we can hopefully get another one from him today. That'd be amazing. Come on, Pierre. There's Venzier over to Lorient. I don't know if that's advisable, but I mean, the guy's made a couple hat tricks in the last couple games. I guess 2 games ago, but I'm not going to judge him too much because he obviously does something right. I mean, we're looking good on everything except the scores, which makes me a little bit nervous because this is one of those games where we look really good and then they end up scoring that one goal that you're just like, really? All right, Silla with the throw in. There's Marin. Back to Silla. Come on, guys. Over to Cross. There's Laurie. I thought he might have been able to get a penalty shot called, but I guess he wasn't held down after all. Tufan up to Lorient. Pierre with the assist from Lorient. 5th goal of the season from Pierre. Good stuff from there. A lot of traffic there too. Mine is an opening there. Pretty good sight. Turn down the fan noise, and it's still a little bit loud. They're just real excited. I can't blame them for being this excited, right? Being an away game and all. All right, things are going well. Let's keep it going, my friends. Although sometimes that causes them to be a little complacent. Hopefully not today. But I want to cheer them on where we can. All right. Do our first sub here. Looks like Munir is not having a great day. We'll bring him out. I guess we can bring you on. I mean, you're a little bit injured, but 30 minutes hopefully is not too much. Maybe helps you get a little bit of fitness back. We'll see. Hopefully this is not too much of a risky move. Already getting a highlight, which I'm not happy about coming right out of the substitute. Game's like, oh, you're subbing. Let's get your other team to score a goal against you. Soppy. Okay. Interesting name. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, got his foot in there. That was good. Pierre up to Venzier. Oh, he gets tripped up. That's all right. We got our sub in there. All right. Do another sub here. Venzier not playing very well and on a yellow card. Okay, we'll sub you out early. Let's bring in Milady. We'll see how he does today. He wants to be an advanced forward. Sure. Let's personalize your advanced forward and see if you play that well enough. We'll also put on a little bit of time wasting. See if we can coast into this win here. I'll drop it down to balanced. I don't want to go too defensive. I guess I usually do. Oh, a couple guys are getting pretty tired. Yellow card plus really tired. Okay, we're bringing you out. We're bringing Keller in. Try out all three of our new guys today. And let's go full on time wasting now. Keller's a full on regen. All right, we're going to go cautious. Just, oh, come on, just for the last couple minutes, guys. Come on, hold on. Okay. Corner kick for us. Not quite there, buddy. Not quite there, but that's okay. You got your head on it. That means we're getting it to you. That's good. Oh, we're not getting a last minute highlight, are we? Not like this. What? I was going to say, Keller, you're about to get yourself a red card. First 10 minutes in the game. Okay, there you go, Lorient. Clear that one out. Come on. Whistle, 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 whistle. Come on, ref. Whistle. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Let me help you. Come on. Okay. Well, I mean, that was a good win. Good team. Strasbourg is a good team. They've done well this season. We got a win over them. That's huge, guys. I mean, this is starting to get wins in mid-season, late season. It's a good place to be. And thank you for whoever the previous manager was for losing as many games as you did to give us a chance to get in here. But, I mean, we're not catching Paris SG, obviously, or OL, or even Renee, or OM, probably. I mean, OM is maybe a little bit more reasonable. We could sneak into this bottom three, though, maybe. You know, if things keep going the way they are. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, well, that's a good way to start the episode. We'll be right back for game number 2 against, who was it again? Brest here. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back for game number 2 here against Brest with basically the same team. I think the only change we made is to bring Keller in here because Hugonet is currently suspended. Other than that, everybody else is the same. We're going to play Emmings again. I mean, he's doing pretty good last couple games. We'll see if he can keep that up and go from there. Let's get into this and see if we can somehow keep up this crazy momentum that we're on right now. And it's not going to go on forever. So the real challenge is keeping it going as long as possible. So that's the trick. Not going to go on forever, but how long can you keep it going? 5-game win streak right now. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. I will say this. It feels really good to be in like Premier League ball. You know, I mean, that top league of those top nations, because the players in these leagues, you can tell they're a step up from some of the players in some of the other leagues. It's fun playing lower league ball. Don't get me wrong, but the players in these leagues, they're just definitely a next level. And we're not even one of the good teams in this level. Wait till we get to one of the really, really good teams and see some of those amazing, amazing players. Well, I mean, this is a home game for us, so hopefully we can get some sort of result here. But so far, nothing. Uh-oh, it looks like Brest is going to get a free kick here. Off the wall, or off the post, I mean. Thankfully, that was cleared out. And is that going to be our only highlight of the first half? That is our only highlight of the first half. I said some kind of result. I don't know if a 0-0 draw was the kind of result I was looking for. Although a draw would still be a point, and that's a point in the right direction. By the way, I did rename a couple guys. Vojvoda, or whatever his name is. I just named him Voda. Although if he starts playing exceptionally well for us, I reserve the right to name him Yoda, because, come on, let's go with that. And then Pereira Leger, or whatever his name was. His first name was Matthias, and I just put that on there. I was like, I can say Matthias. We'll go with that. Although I just realized that is a real person, so I apologize, Mr. Matthias. I try not to change real people's names too often, but in your case, I really don't want to butcher your name too much if I can help it. All right, Scylla is not playing well. Can we bring Voda across and bring somebody else in for? Yeah, we can bring Ebergel in here and go with that. A couple of yellow cards already, which I'm not happy about. Come on, guys. I mean, we're getting a couple shots, but nothing worth a highlight. Of course, Brest is going to get a highlight here. I thought we were going to get a good clearance there. It looked good for a second. Is it going to be offsides? It's going to go to the VAR. Let's see. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just going to go straight to a replay here. I don't know if he was offsides or not. It's hard to tell. Guess not. Ooh. Come on, guys. I like doing an early sub here. Try to get somebody in here to do something different. I also wanted to tell the boys to... Come on. I want to yell at the boys. We're going to go up to attacking as well. Oh, I said early sub. That was a late sub, actually. Forgot we didn't do our 70-minute sub. There's Ehrlich up to Matthias. There's Tufan. Van Zier gets past the defense. Come on, buddy. Don't let me down. Oh, you let me down. Well, at least the goalkeeper made a good play at the very least. Let's get an Ehrlich goal here off of a near post corner kick. There's Ehrlich. Oh, good catch by the goalkeeper, though. That was on target, to be fair. So, good catch. Man, LORIENT's really having a bad game. I don't want to bring him out, though. He has the potential to play really well. We'll bring Milady. I probably should change your name, too. We'll just call you Jonas. We'll play you advance forward. And see if we get anything out of this last 10 minutes here. Getting a highlight already, but that might just be a... Because I just did a substitute kind of highlight. Sometimes that happens, it feels like. Here's Marion. Back to Keller. Keller over to LORIENT. Come on, LORIENT. Don't let me down, buddy. Matthias. Tufan. Come on, guys. Oh, there's Bobby Sean. Oh, I thought he had that one. Really good play by the goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper's playing really well. Credit where credit's due. Oof. Is highlight continuing? Highlight is continuing. Come on, guys. Oh, there we go. It's one of those games where we more or less, I mean, they had better possession, but other than that, feels like we played a little bit better and definitely should be getting a draw in this game. A loss is just really disappointing. Their goalkeeper just outplayed us. He's on a 7.4. I mean, he played lights out, and I mean, what can you do about that? Very, very unfortunate to lose the second game here, but we're still on a really good run. I'm not going to be too disappointed in the boys. I mean, we're 8th place right now, where we started at way down here. Not half bad. I just hope that's not the start of something. I mean, every run like ends at some point, and then you've got to do your best to prevent an opposite run. You don't want to go on a losing run, and I'm really hoping this is not the start of a losing run, but we'll see. But yeah, there we go. Next game you guys are going to see is going to be, we might come back here in February. Saint Etienne is 12th. Obviously, PSG is number 1. I don't know if I want to show the PSG game. I might show the LOSC game here, and then the Saint Etienne game. It's PSG. The only way I show that game is if we got to halftime and somehow we were up or something like that. Then I might come back for that one. We'll show those 2 games, see how that goes, and then we'll go play. Go from there. But let me know what you think about the transfers. Mixed results so far, I think. We'll see what they can do. We don't have a lot of money, so we can only get what we can get, right? But we're in a decent place. If we don't start going on a losing run all of a sudden, which is always possible, hopefully not, we could piece together a good, strong mid-table finish. So we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.